am Saul Fernando Vesga Villalba from Bogota, Colombia. It was like a big city, so there's a lot of people. We had a big family. I moved around a lot from like my cousin's house to like my grandpa's house, but it was constantly like being like full of family and a lot of people. I lived on the outskirts of Bogota for a while, which is like not like a legit city, Ciudad Bolivar. But it was kind of like when people from like the out of town would come in and they couldn't settle down in the city, they built like little houses and sheds outside of the city on this hill, and they had like all the infrastructure but didn't really get water, so I lived out there for a while too. So for fun, the first years we weren't required to go to school, so we'd have the time like where we were supposed to go to school, we'd go to this empty lot. It was kind of just concrete between two stores, and we'd just play like pickup there for a while. Go to the store, get like some sodas or something to drink, and then go back. There were some days where we were there like from 11 in the morning till like 7 in the afternoon, just playing around. It wasn't like mainly soccer, but we also just like messed around with some like tags or just ran around the city. We had a little crew of 7 of us from Nisa, so we called us the Nisa Siete, and we used to just mob around like and play against different barrios and bet. And we had a decent squad because we had 2 older kids. So my father didn't like really raise me. We didn't hang out a lot, but like I've seen him like do some sketches and he's pretty decent. My family, like 3 of my aunts, do a lot of like cultural stuff. My uncle owned a wood shop, and my aunts would like go in and paint like little designs on them for mirrors and like little desks for like kids and girls and all that stuff. So I was kind of like intrigued by like that part, but also my first years here in the United States, because like we'd be in class, I'd have no idea what was going on, and I'd just be like expected to take notes. So a lot of it was just like drawing that, yeah, just doodling. And yeah, I guess like it was always like a release when I couldn't like release energy like physically. And I realized that I was like decently good at it. 13. I was 13 when I got my first tattoo. The one on my left chest, it says alegría, happiness, joy. And it was kind of behind a conversation that I had with my grandpa at the time. You have all these opportunities, but like the main thing you gotta have is just like happiness, joy of like whatever you're at or what you're doing. Because if you can keep that, like any situation is just positive. So it was like that. It's like we talked about it, and I was like, like alegría, like that changes everything. So I got that tattooed on me, 13, and then stopped. Never looked back. Just kept getting more and more. But yeah.